morning, everybody. It's me, Bite, and welcome. Today I'm going to be telling you about my New Year's resolution, because guess what? I have some things I want to do next year, and I really want to get them done. So, because I've been putting them off for quite a while. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First up on the list here that I've got here, I want to create my very own Minecraft map. Okay, I have been trying to, for the past 10 or so years at this point, trying to make various different Minecraft maps in the hopes that I might actually complete one day. And most of the builds that most of the things, the games that I've done, haven't ever been finished. I've only had maybe a single working prototype in the past 10 years, maybe two, that I've managed to pull off. And quite frankly, I've had many projects that have just gone to waste. And this year, I plan to change that. I'm currently in the works on my current one that I'm working on, which I'm not going to spoil it because I want you guys to be surprised by it when I actually do it, because I'm actually going to be building something. And building is hard. That's the main reason why I burn out. But this year, I'm going to change that. I'm going to ask for assistance. I'm going to ask for some advice and other stuff for how I can make my builds better. Because that's the main reason why I burn out on making Minecraft maps, is because they're hard to build. And if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know I much prefer doing command blocks and video and like redstone. Yeah, I much prefer all that rather than just building. Okay? Just taking a look at this here. This is pretty darn amazing. Even the outside of this too. It looks incredible. This was done by Ethan, by the way. You should go check out his stuff. But this is not something that I would have done. I will just literally make my home in the side of a mountain, and that's it, okay? This looks awful. This T right here especially, I mean, that's kind of to conceal some redstone, so I really couldn't do much about that. But yeah, this does not look great. You can easily tell which bridge I did, which one was not done by me, okay? This one, that was done by Ethan. That one was done by me. You can clearly tell that I am not the builder on the server, and not a builder in general. So when I'm making Minecraft maps, that building is the first thing that I run into that I have problems. And I really want to change that. So fingers crossed, sometime in 2025, I'll have my first map published, and all will be fantastic. The next thing I want to get done on my list is to grow my YouTube channel and maybe reach 100 subscribers by the end of next year. I mean, I'm already at 68 subscribers, one more, and you'll be my funny number subscriber. But honestly, it's been pretty slow with me making YouTube videos. I haven't made a ton of videos, and they've been somewhat mediocre quality. So I plan on making some changes and actually climbing up this ladder of success here, okay? It is a long way up, but it is worth it, okay? You can practically see the end goal from right here. And yet you realize there's a huge journey ahead of you. And ultimately, I plan on climbing up this ladder further. I plan on making more content and hopefully growing my audience. And if you are enjoying my content and happen to not be subscribed right now, I recommend you do subscribe, because it means a lot to me if you actually like what I'm doing, despite me putting somewhat mediocre content up there. I plan on doing stuff, okay? I'm gonna do this. I'm getting better at time management. Trust me on that. And that's another thing. Time management has been a battle that I've actually been doing pretty well at. I've been managing my time pretty decently. Except this past semester has been stressful because physics and applied linear algebra and all sorts of other crap has been going on. Just come on, look at me in the eyes. There is so much going on right now at college. And I mean, I'm currently on Christmas vacation right now for another week anyway. And I know college is going to be stressful, but I'm making sure to not fall in the same trap that I did this year, which was schedule 6 classes instead of my usual 5. Okay? I'm not doing 6 again. And that's ultimately why I was so busy, is because college and whatnot. So I plan on having more dedicated free time to actually be able to work on this stuff, and yeah. The next thing on my resolution is friendships. Friendships have been pretty hard to maintain because we have all been really freaking busy, be it with work, school, college, you name it. Everybody has been super flippin' busy, and not even the summoner right here for Crash is able to work consistently all the time, okay? It took 10 hours last time to actually get this thing to work. You can check out the video here. But it was not easy, and it took a lot of effort. But with the power of friendship, we got Crash to go on. But that's another video that you should go watch. The point is, I want to be able to set a schedule so that every week or so, we're able to meet up and just have some fun together. And heck, we might even make some new friends as well in the process. It would be pretty darn cool having more people, not just on the server, but just like genuine friends to be able to have fun with. And that would completely eliminate the need to use the summoner. I mean, we still will use it for comedic purposes, I'm sure, but like, we won't need to build a Trombite summoner, an Ethan summoner, or an anyone summoner. We won't need to do that. We'll be able to log on each week, if that's like really the only times we can meet up. We'll be able to have some fun. And it'll be just like the old times when we used to meet up a ton. Because right now, we don't have a set schedule for when we meet. We just kind of go as is and go with the flow. And honestly, I'd like to change that. While this is something that's not entirely within my realm of control, I'm hoping that we can at least meet up more often, because it's been tough not being able to meet with them often. And quite frankly, it's been a little lonely on the server. Like Ethan has said previously in one of his videos, he stated that he doesn't want the server to die, and I agree with that. How long this server will last, I've got no idea. Quite frankly, I'd like to be able to meet with everybody more often. It would be just nice in general. Please get away from my recording area. You are disturbing me. That zombie died to flaming farts because, diarrhea. In short, I just want to be able to chat with my friends more often and be able to have some fun, because who doesn't like having fun? And maybe even make some new friends along the way too, who are on the server, or otherwise just friends in general. The last thing that I have on my New Year's resolution is to go get some more exercise. Go to the gym more often, because I did not go to the gym at all this past semester. And quite frankly, because of how my schedule is going to be, it's going to be a little harder for me to actually go on walks more often, because I'm going to be taking a car to actually get to classes, which kind of gets rid of my usual method of transportation, because I used to walk a mile to get to classes every day, and because it's going to be cold, snowy, wet, you name it, it's not going to be ideal for me to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the gym more often and just go for runs and maybe even pick up some strength. I would like to get into shape more. This is a general thing, really, that everybody has on their resolution, but I've been noticing I have been not exactly doing the best in terms of cardio, strength, and whatnot, and it's like, holy crap, I am actually starting to see some pretty not so good things happening with my ability to actually get around. So I want to actually change that so that I can, you know, stop sounding like a dead horse. I used to be able to run like 8 miles if I wanted to. Now I could probably only do like 1 or 2, which is not fantastic compared to that. And I want to be able to get back to running consistently 3, 4, 5 miles every day, just to really get back into the groove of running. And quite frankly, it is also a very huge de-stressor for me, because exercise, it literally could solve like half of the world's problems with like fitness and whatnot, mental health and other whatnot. Just get outside and do some exercise. And having been so super stressed out, I've been needing to get more exercise. And you can see me doing some exercise in Minecraft, but unfortunately that doesn't count unless I get like some sort of VR headset that lets me actually be in Minecraft, in which case that would be a fantastic amount of exercise. But still, I'm kind of starting to get out of shape again, and I would like to get back into shape. So that's really it for that one. And that concludes everything on my New Year's resolution. I want to thank you all for watching me go on about all this stuff here, watching me struggle with how to move in third person, and I hope you all have been having a fantastic year, and fingers crossed, next year is going to be awesome, and I'm able to accomplish all of those things, and hopefully you guys will be able to accomplish everything too, alright? You guys can do this. I believe in you. There's a motivational speech behind the cat. I think you'll enjoy it, okay? But now, I'm going to go ahead, go to sleep, and let's just see how things go. Good night, and I'll see you next year.